Last time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Well, we tried to win some money, but you know what? 32,000, I guess, we'll take that. And we're going to be going for even more money tonight, right here on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Thursday night at Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So glad you could be with us here tonight. Right now, even though this is being pre-filmed, I'm actually right now back up at my uncle's lake house. So, yeah, that'll be exciting. Obviously, we're still here in our regular studio, but, between me filming this and by the time this airs, I'll be up there. So, yeah, very exciting. I will say that if I do say so myself. So yeah, I think we have an exciting show planned. I'm hoping we can win a whole lot of money. I mean, we're starting out going for 125,000, so we can't go wrong with that, right? So yeah, here we go. Right now we're just there's always an ad every time that oh god, okay. Right now, we've got $64,000. We're just 4 questions away from winning $1 million. We still have 4 actually, technically, 50-50. Phone a friend. We can switch the question, and we can use Googler one time. Just like the celebrity specials, we can pretty much cheat our way up until $32,000. So, yeah. If you want to play along with us at home, log on to rvn.com. Excuse me, go to the Game Shows tab and search Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Well, I'm ready to play. I don't know about you all. Audience, are you ready to play? Yeah, we're all ready. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? For $125,000. Which of these chemicals is a halogen? Argon, sulfur, nitrogen, fluorine. That is fluorine. Final answer. Got it for $125,000. Go, $250,000. Here we go. Whoops, not yet. The foible is a part of which item of sporting equipment? Javelin, bow, fencing sword, squash racket. I don't know, so we're going to use our Googler. Foible.
Here's the definition of foible: a minor weakness or eccentricity.
So it's probably a javelin then. Yeah, so... Ooh, wait, no, fencing sword, I bet. I bet you it's a fencing sword. Let's do this. Sporting equipment. Yeah, fencing sword, boy. Thank goodness we didn't go for javelin. Final answer. Got it for $250,000. Here we go. We're going for $500,000. 2 away from the million. Still 3 lifelines left. Here we go. What color is the cross on the Finnish flag? Blue, red, yellow, white. That is blue. Final answer. Got it for $500,000. Here we go. We're going for $1 million. Still 3 lifelines left. Boy, making it easy on us. Here it is. What is the name given to the 3rd hole at the Valhalla golf course that hosted the 2008 Ryder Cup? Spencer's spoon. Nobby's knife. Floyd's fork. Larry's ladle. Well, we're going to use our phone a friend here. Oh, shoot. Normally the phone a friends know this. Like, they know the $1 million question, but they don't know anything from 32 to 500. All right, it's not B. Okay, well, let's use some strategy here. We're going to use the 50-50. Okay, computer, please take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving us with just 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Okay. See, I don't know, and I probably should have switched the question beforehand, but I don't know, so we are going to switch the question. Okay, let's look it up. Valhalla Golf Course, third hole. Floyd's fork. So there you go. It was C. Okay, computer, can we please have another question valued at $1 million? Which capital city's layout was designed by American architect Walter Burley Griffin? Canberra, Brasilia, New Delhi, Cape Town. I have got absolutely no clue. So I think we're going to walk away with the 500,000. Okay, well, if we had to guess, I probably would have said Canberra. We would have been right for $1 million. Dang it. But hey, $500,000. At least we walked away with a whole lot of guaranteed money. We'll take a break. We'll be back. More Millionaire after this. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, since we have to plug it on every single episode, remember that coming up next year to celebrate the 10th anniversary of RVN, we're going to be doing a special series of Millionaire. In fact, it's going to be Super Millionaire. So, yes, make sure you join us for that. That'll be on next year right here on RVN. So, yeah, that'll be something exciting to look forward to for sure. Okay, so let's get back into this game. Into the game we're about to be playing. We're now just 15 questions away from $1 million. We got to build straight back up to the top, but I think we can do it. Let's play. Here we go. For $100, which of these words is used to describe the transmission of audio files from the internet? Pcast, Pipcast, Podcast, Peercast. That is a podcast. Final answer. We got it for 100. Go for 200. Which of these is the name of an Oscar-winning actor? Jamie Badger, Jamie Foxx, Jamie Owl, Jamie Hedgehog. That is Jamie Foxx. Final answer. And we got it for 200. Go for 300. Which of these would a herbivore eat? Insects, reptiles, plants, birds. That is plants. Final answer. We got it for 300. Go for 500. Ontario is a province of which country? Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada. That is Canada. Final answer. Got it for 500. We'll go for 1,000. What name is given to the list of passengers carried by an airplane? Manifold, Maniform, Manifesto, Manifest. That is Manifesto. Final. Oh, no, it's Manifest. We llamaed. No. I knew it was either C or D, but we should have used 50-50 there, but that's okay. You know what? We'll try again. We'll forget that game ever happened. So here we go. For $100. Which category of plants are Christmas trees usually placed in? Truly greens, really greens, evergreens, very greens. That is evergreens. Final answer. And we got it for 100. Go for 200. What kind of envelope has a transparent section through which the address is read? Fan light envelope, door envelope, sunroof envelope, window envelope. I think it's door envelope. Final. Oh, it's a window one. I don't know. I think they're putting in new questions because they've caught on to the fact that I know every single one of these now. And I'm screwing them out of so much money. I'm, well, getting as much money as I can out of these people. Here we go. We'll try again for $100. Third time's a charm this time. Which of these is a breed of dog? Fighter, puncher, belter, boxer. That is a boxer. Final answer. And we got it for 100. We didn't quite get to 1,000, but just 100. Here we go for 200. Which of these is an informal term for a casino slot machine? One-eyed outlaw, one-toothed gangster, one-legged racketeer, one-armed bandit. That is a one-armed bandit. Final answer. Got it for 200. We'll go for 300. Which of these animals does not represent a sign of the zodiac? Bull, ram, goat, excuse me, donkey. Let me look it up. Animals of the zodiac. I think it's a goat, but... Oh, okay, so it's a goat, ram. I think I saw ram. Or am I just dreaming that? No, it is a ram. Final answer. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that crap, so why would I know? Okay, well, we'll try that again. Let's play. Here we go. We'll get to it this time. Deafness is the inability to do what? Hear, see, taste, smell. That is hear. Final answer. And we got it for 100. Go for 200. Which of these would a sailor traditionally lie in? Hammer, hamster, hammock, hamburger. Well, let's look it up. What would a sailor traditionally sit on? That was definitely not the question. Lion, there we go. Lion, there we go. I think it's a hammock, but... Yes, it's a hammock. Final answer. Got it for 200. That seemed a little obvious, but whatever. $300. Which of these is a type of tent historically used by Native Americans? Kowtow, hobnob, teepee, mukluk. That is a teepee. Final answer. Got it for 300. Go for 500. Who is the first name of Richard Rodgers' lyricist partner Hammerstein? Elmo, Bert, Oscar. That is Oscar. Final answer. We got it for 500. Are we going to make it to 1,000? Who knows? Let's see. Right now, Havana, Unana is the capital of which country? Haiti, Cuba, Mexico, Puerto Rico. Havana, Unana. He took me back to East Atlanta, na na na. Cuba. Final answer. We got it for $1,000. Woo! Finally made it through. Got some money. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we are going to go for $2,000 and hopefully a whole lot more. Hopefully we don't get out on 2,000. Let's hope not. We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. Well, we finally crossed that $1,000 threshold. Let's see if we can win a whole lot more money right here, right now. Let's do it. Let's play. Here we go. Okay, we're going for $2,000. Let's do this. Which of these was a 1997 chart topper by the band Hanson? Bop. Mm-mm. Kids Bop. Things that make you go. Bop. Final answer. Love that song. Got it for $2,000. Bop. Dop. Do up. Wait, we're going for $4,000. What dangerous activity is also known... What dangerous activity is also the title of a 2009 single by Rihanna? Skydiving, firewalking, chasing storms, Russian roulette. I should know this, but I don't. 2009 Rihanna song. Okay, like that's gonna help. But Russian roulette. There we go. Final answer. Got it for $4,000. That seemed to be the most obvious one, but I wasn't sure. We are going for $8,000, though. That is for sure. Which musical artist is named after the author Herman Melville? Beck, Moby, Eminem, Dido. Well, let's look it up. Herman Melville. Is he the one who wrote Moby Dick? Okay, that was kind of my logic, but I wasn't 100. Like I said, again, I wasn't 100% sure. Moby, final answer. Got it for $8,000. $16,000, 7 away from the million. Here it comes. The Eiffel Tower was built to celebrate the 100th anniversary of what? Invention of steel, Battle of Waterloo, invention of radio, French Revolution. I think it was the French Revolution. I think. Let's look it up just to make sure. The Eiffel Tower was built to commemorate the 100th anniversary of what? French Revolution. That's what I thought. Final answer. Got it for $16,000. Yeah, it's all fake. Going for $32,000. Chinese gooseberry is another name for which fruit? Starfruit, kiwi, prickly pear, fig. I don't know. Chinese gooseberry. Oh, it says a kiwi. Final answer. Got it for $32,000. Go. We're going for $64,000 right here, right now. Which former James Bond once held a job as a coffin polisher? Pierce Brosnan, Sean Connery, Timothy Dalton, Roger Moore. I believe it was Sean Connery. Pretty sure it was. I've had this question before. Final answer. Got it for $64,000. Oh, Oh my goodness. Well, that sound means that we are out of time for tonight, but make sure you join us back here on Sunday night where we're going to leave off this episode where we left off the last episode. Isn't that just incredible? I mean, we'll have the same starting points for this episode and the next episode. Incredible. But tonight, we won a cool $500,000. What a night, really. Between all the llamas and that. $500,000 tonight. That means this week we won $783,000. I know, crazy. When we add it to the money we have won so far this season, that is $13.7 million even. Thank you all so much for joining us here tonight. We will see you all next time right here on Millionaire on Sunday night. Good night.